Put straws into the drain. Trust me, this crazy idea is genius. For this trick, you'll need plastic straws. You probably have some at home. You'll also need scissors. With the scissors, you'll create an extraordinary straw. So, take a straw and make several cuts in it. Watch how I do it. Don't cut the straw in half. Just make diagonal slits. Make a few more slits like this. 2 slits close together will do. If you cut out the small section between them, it will form a sharp notch. Cut a few notches on one side of the straw, then do the same on the other side. Each cut should have a sharp tip. It's best to use smaller scissors. They make it easier to cut those small elements. Once prepared, insert the straws into the drain. Push it in as deep as possible. Just move it around for a moment. Many people have problems with water drainage in the sink. It often clogs due to hair falling in. This trick will solve that problem for good. All the hair in the drain will get caught in the straw. Just throw them away and you're done. The drain will be as good as new. Put a plastic grocery bag into the sink. You won't have to call a plumber. Just a regular plastic bag, and the drain will be clear. If an unpleasant odor emanates from the sink and you hear gurgling in the pipes, apply this method as soon as possible. Remove the strainer from the sink. First, pour some dish soap. The soap removes grease that accumulates in the drain. There's always a lot of it in the kitchen sink. If you're using this method for the first time, pour quite a bit. There's definitely a lot of grease stuck to the walls of the pipes. Now we'll use a secret white powder. Pour about 4 tablespoons into the sink. Time for the third ingredient. It's vinegar. Just pour about 200 milliliters into the drain. Immediately, a reaction will occur between the vinegar and the white powder, and foam will quickly start to form. You probably already guessed that the white powder was baking soda. Now it's time to use the plastic bag trick. Take the bag and insert it into the drain. Try to plug the sink. You can press down on the bag with a bottle of vinegar or another liquid. If you've done it correctly, foam will also start to come out through that small hole. That's the air vent. When foam stops coming out, unplug the sink and see what happens. If foam starts coming out of the sink again, plug it again for a longer time. Usually, it takes about half an hour for the mixture to clean the sink. Only when everything starts to flow into the sink can you turn on hot water and flush the sink thoroughly. Hot water will remove all the residue that the soda, liquid, and vinegar broke down. If you take care of the sink like this once a month or every 2 months, you'll never have to call a plumber. Plumbers don't want you to know this. When your toilet gets clogged, don't use hot water to dissolve the blockage. You also don't need to buy a plunger that often fails to clear the clog. Today, I'll show you the best method. It's very simple and only requires a trash bag. Here's what to do. Use a regular 60-liter trash bag. Wrap it tightly around the toilet bowl. Once done, lower the toilet seat. The seat should be dry to ensure the bag sticks well. Make sure the bag is stretched properly under the seat with no air getting underneath. It should be tight enough to create a slight springy effect. To further secure the bag, sit on the toilet seat. Now you can try flushing the toilet. If the bag is properly sealed, pressure will build up. The bag will work to clear the blockage. Flush several times if the water tank allows. This should solve the problem without needing to plunge the pipes. You'll be surprised when your toilet is clear again. This trash bag trick will help you avoid unpleasant surprises in the bathroom. It's surprisingly effective if done correctly. The foaming action will do all the work for you. This trick lets you clean even a heavily soiled toilet without any scrubbing. Take a small bowl and add 6 tablespoons of baking soda. Baking soda has disinfecting and strong cleaning properties. Then, add 6 tablespoons of citric acid. Pour the entire contents of the bowl into the toilet. Add a few drops of dish soap. Next, pour 1.5 liters of vinegar into the toilet. Vinegar is excellent for eliminating bacteria, germs, and mold. It can even tackle old limescale deposits that often accumulate under the toilet rim. Mix everything together. The mixture will start to react and foam immediately. This combination of ingredients acts like an invisible brush. Let it sit for about 15 minutes. The active foam will dissolve water deposits and disinfect the toilet's interior. In just a few minutes, a fresh, clean scent will fill the entire bathroom. Your toilet will have never been this clean. Place a balloon in the toilet. See what happens. The result will surprise you. For this trick, you'll need a regular balloon. First, take the balloon and inflate it, but it doesn't need to be very large. Then, tie a long string to the balloon. This length is crucial for the trick. Once the balloon is ready, grab a jug and pour in 400 milliliters of vinegar. Vinegar is an effective descaling agent and is often used to neutralize unpleasant odors. It also has antibacterial properties. Add 1 tablespoon of dish soap to the vinegar and mix the 2 ingredients thoroughly. Next, stick a small piece of transparent tape onto the balloon. Carefully place the prepared balloon into the toilet, ensuring that it completely blocks the toilet's drain. Pour the vinegar and soap mixture from the jug into the toilet. Follow this by pouring a bucket of warm water into the toilet. Leave the toilet like this for 3 hours. After the time has passed, use a toilet brush to scrub the toilet. Once you're done cleaning, grab the string and carefully remove the balloon. Locate the tape you attached earlier. Using a needle, pierce the balloon at the spot with the tape. This will ensure that the balloon deflates slowly without popping. Finally, flush the toilet. Your toilet will be clean and fresh. Put coins in the sink in the hotel. Apparently, a lot of tourists do this. This brilliant trick was shown to me by a former hotel staff member. The bathroom in hotel rooms differs in a few details from the one at home. Although at first glance it looks similar, it turns out that the sink is limited in its functions. Ordinary coins will make using it much easier. If there is no laundry machine in your hotel room, you'll probably use the sink to wash clothes. Unfortunately, the hotel sink doesn't have a plug. This is done for safety reasons. The lack of a plug minimizes the risk of flooding the room. Ordinary coins in a plastic bag can replace it. Just place the bag on the sink, then arrange a few coins on its surface to cover the drain. This way you'll make a makeshift plug that will easily help you fill the sink. Soaking and rinsing clothes in it will be easy. Travelers all over the world use this trick. Brilliant, isn't it? I always keep a ball of aluminum foil by the sink. Thanks to it, I don't have to call a plumber. When you have a little aluminum foil left, don't throw it away. Crumple it into a ball and place it by the sink. If you have more used foil, but it's not dirty, I'll just remind you first about the trick I mentioned in one of the videos. You can put such a ball in the dishwasher. Aluminum foil reacts with the detergents used in the dishwasher capsule. There is an oxidation process, as a result of which glasses, cups, and cutlery are shiny. They don't have a matte film. But today, I'll tell you about another trick with aluminum foil. Remove the strainer from the sink. Take a piece of aluminum foil and line the bottom of it, right in the drain. A depression will form in the foil. Do this right after lunch. Regardless of what fat you fry on, try this method. Pour the leftover fat from lunch into the foil depression and run cold water. The water should flow under the foil. It shouldn't flow onto the fat. This will help the fat cool down faster. After a while, you can remove a solid piece of fat from the foil. If it's leftover vegetable butter or coconut oil, throw it away in the organic waste bin. If you fried on clarified butter or lard, throw the fat away in mixed waste.